Hello everyone, my name is Disra and welcome back to the SEGA campaign, Hero of the Empire. And right now, I might not be able to be the Hero of the Empire because another Imperial faction, well, they haven't declared war on me yet, but yeah, you pretty much don't do this unless you plan to declare war on the nation. Although I will point out that, unless I'm completely mistaken, yeah, right here. They do have military access. But once again, what are they doing here? I don't know. And also they're gaining reinforcements. Anyway, we have our army. It is now, there we go, back. And I can't, well, I can, but I'm not gonna place my army right next to them. Or should I? Should I though? Maybe I should. But yeah, this army is depleted, so I'm kind of worried, although I should have a pretty okay defensible position. Once again, because artillery. Also, just to make sure, instead of repairing my navy, I'm gonna have these guys stick in range, bombardment range, of these guys. Okay, so they might just completely ignore this army and go straight for my capital. So have fun with that if you try to do that. And yeah, we don't really have that much money because right now we're not getting any taxes and these guys do not like us. Yeah, I can't exempt the province anymore from tax. That would be a bit tricky. So the non-clan allegiance is going up while the resistance to invaders is going down. So yeah, we're probably gonna face a rebellion here. What I can do is just take the hit of -3 happiness, because that does mean that I will gain enough money to recruit more men to hopefully keep them in line. So what I am actually going to do is raise the taxes a bit and just take one turn of unhappiness. Although, have I already experienced a turn of mounting unrest? I haven't. Okay, so just take a turn of mounting unrest and get enough money to recruit more people. By the way, I don't think I have enough money to get... Well, I don't think I would have enough money to get another 2 units, just one, and that might not be enough actually. Also, I forgot to unload you. Oh well. I guess you'll... Yeah, that will move my entire fleet, and I am not doing that. But yeah, let's end the turn, hopefully get enough money to keep this under control, and also see what these guys do. I could have these men actually join up with this army, but I'd rather not have my my capital stormed. So I'm gonna have them here. Well, if I could choose between losing this army and losing my capital, yeah, there's no question about it. I would lose this any day of the week. Although losing a paragon would really suck. But, oh well, at least it's not my capital. Anyway, let's see what they actually do. And now they're just gonna stay here and be paid in my back. That might be the case. Slightly weird. Oh, also, yeah, we did have the turn of spring, meaning that... Well, the seasonal spring, I guess. Meaning that we did get +1 to happiness, which is kinda awkward, because when I do this now, it's still gonna be at -1. Oh well, this should be enough. At least I hope it is. And yeah, we're gonna go for heavy infantry. Best infantry in my opinion. Well, best that I could get 2 of at the moment. So yeah, you haven't done anything. Military access cancelled. I'm guessing that is, yep, that is with Veraldo. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing to you. I am going to... There we go. And that should mean that, yep, indeed, they have been pushed back. And I'm probably gonna go on the offensive. Although I do have to break our trade agreement. Yeah, that's no fun. Anyway, our army should be strong enough right now to take care of itself on its own without the support of the navy. So let's get these guys repaired, and let's get this agent over and continue just training the troops. All good. And now I think we can... Yeah, let's also have the brother join. Why not? Just so we have a cavalry unit. Also, do I have any... Nope. No additional trading possible, I'm afraid. So let's see what Tiarado does. Okay, are they actually retreating? Hey, that's pretty good. Let's see. 3 needle gun. +5 to reloading skill of rifle armed troops. That's a rifle though. And I'm actually not sure if the weapon that we have counts as muskets, or if they actually count as rifles. I think they count as muskets. Might be wrong with that. You know what? It's worth the risk, in my opinion. It's not really a risk. So where is the... Where's the +2... like, training? There we go. +1 to resolve when training troops. That's actually quite far down. But that does mean that I'm gonna go down this 3 right here. Oh, also here, Drill Master. And which one was it? There was one of these. Yeah, also the moon range is pretty good. And charge bonus. Well, for cavalry, of course. So yeah, we have found our tree. Okay, so this might be a bit... Well, once again, I don't know what these guys will do, but apparently they're friendly towards me. So I'm gonna go with that. And if that proves to be wrong, well, that sucks. But what I'm gonna do is load up my army and attack Fukui. And get another island. Another unstable island that we need to take quite a few turns to actually stabilize. Hooray! Yep, you're still pretty unhappy. So this is going down. And this is going up. Thankfully this will also go down eventually. Eventually when this overcomes this. And yes, it will happen eventually. So yeah, I don't think I have enough money to really grow my army any larger. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is... Actually, I can't even load up, so I'll give them another turn, and that should be enough to replenish most, if not all of them. Well, not all of them. Yeah, that should be enough. And we will go and invade. First we will inspect, I guess, but I'm probably gonna invade, so I'm gonna load up the army anyway. Actually, I could just do this. That would be simple, wouldn't it? And it is pretty undefended. Unless they do have an army lurking up here. And that seems to be a no, from what I can tell. So let's get back. End the turn. And get ourselves another island. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so... Actually, scratch that plan, because these guys are gonna attack me for sure. There's no denying it now. And if they don't attack me, I'm gonna attack them. So, break off the trade agreement. Although that will... yeah, that will not be good for my income. Like, at all. But don't I have... that might not be yet. Yeah, that's next turn. So I should be able, I think, to get another trade going with someone after this thing is done. And also after that, what I'm gonna get immediately is this and this. So it should give me some clan-wide happiness, which is always good. Let's see, what else gives me clan-wide happiness? Well, Daimyo's honor, indirectly. That gives me happiness. So I could go down there. Maybe. Probably not, though. Probably gonna get this and then go for the arms deal, so I can start getting some artillery and some barracks. Yeah, I want to build, when I have the money of course, I want to build a cannon range. Because, as you have seen, artillery is pretty deadly. But yeah, let's break the trade agreement. Oh, 8 turns remaining. If I want to declare war on them. Well, they clearly want to declare war on me. Okay, I guess I can have the trade going. Actually, that might count as a betrayal. I don't know, though. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Hopefully we can get this done quick enough. And if not, well, I guess we might have ourselves a failed campaign. Because this right here should also apply to these guys. Maybe 1 turn less because they broke, like, military access before then. So yeah. We should have time to capture this and get back. On the bright side, these guys actually did get enough turns to replenish fully, so not all bad stuff, I guess. Well, they are not gonna care. Okay then, none of the allies actually joined them. But now I can attack them without... Oh, here we go. Even the Emperor is giving me a mission. And it's a pretty good reward, so I'm gonna take it. But yeah, but yeah, now I don't have to face potential diplomatic consequences, because these guys are gonna take them all for me. And if I actually win this, I will be able to get coal. And that's pretty good. Also a field artillery school. That might mean that these guys actually do have some artillery available to them. Which might be a problematic for me. Also, you're not that happy, are you? Also, I don't have that much money. How are you looking? Okay, you're actually happy, so... Okay, so that fixed that, for a time being. But did I get additional trade routes? I think I might have. No, apparently not. Welp. Hopefully these guys will not rebel. But I think that, wrong screen. I think that, okay, 2 turns. And then these guys are, well, that problem will be solved. This problem, on the other hand, that's not gonna be solved. Because I can't really, well, I can, like, alternate between having these guys exempt from tax and having them pay the taxes. So, 1 turn off making tax of them, and then exempting them from tax. So yeah, I think we have a plan. So let's see how this goes. I will say that they have actually managed to get a pretty sizable army, so this is gonna get interesting. Mounting unrest, we knew that, and autumn is here. So you're just gonna sit there. That's fine, I'm just gonna move my fleet all the way around. Actually, before then, just... Oh, that's a... Well, actually, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Still within bombardment range, and I have enough movement to get all the way around here. If these guys just decide to sit around and do nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, actually that was bad. Oh, never mind, we're just inside range. Yeah, that was a silly move. But no worries, no worries. No harm done. Let's see. Anything else we can do? Not really, we don't have any money, and actually right now we're banking all our hopes on winning this battle. Yeah. And if we lose, then it's pretty much game over. Because we can't move any troops from here. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it. We'll have to see though. And here we go, they do have reinforcements. They do have crappy units though. They have spear levy, which are not amazing. They do have these guys, which are potentially good. Depends on how they use them, because they are actual decent cavalry units. And some reserve force, and well, you're not going to be able to bring this in, so... Reserve force, they are a inferior version of line infantry. So, what are we looking at? 3,000 men against... yeah, against 3,900. So I'm pretty much relying on this and this being able to do quite a bit of damage. Also, I'm probably gonna have to deploy in several lines. Well, we're gonna see. Also depends on how the terrain actually looks. Okay, it's pretty flat. That's okay for me. So really, if they wait for the reserve force to come in before they attack, then... well, if they don't do that, I think the actual best thing to do is to place the worse units at the front, just because they can take it, and then have the better line further back. Or alternatively, do the exact opposite, have the best infantry with the most range in the front, and hope for the best, pretty much. Because they're probably gonna just straight up rush me. Because that is exactly what I would have done. And the AI is... it's not the best, but it's not stupid either. Also, this terrain is a bit funky. Okay, so I could place... no, you know what, I'm gonna deploy as far back as possible. So let's get the guns ready. And... yeah, so sacrificial line in front or good line in front? That and that, I think. Should be able to shoot over that. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Our cavalry on that flank and our general behind. All of you in guard mode. Don't have a gun yet, so you don't need to be in guard mode. Can I stretch you out any further? Apparently not. Maybe I should do it a bit like this. Yeah, that's probably actually not the way to go. Yeah, I'm slightly nervous about this. This is not gonna really help my superior range. You know what, let's do it the other way around, and if that proved to be a bad decision, well, tough. That sucks, and there's really nothing I can do about it, because this is legendary and it autosaves. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm quite nervous about this, because this is a really important battle. If we don't win this, well, as I said previously, this is pretty much over. And even if we win this, I might add, it still might be over, because We might not have enough men to siege the capital. And I guess I will have freed up a bit of income to the point where I could be able to actually reinforce with more men from Nagasaki. But that's a big if. It's a big maybe, I guess. Anyway, artillery, do your job. Be the very best, like no one ever was. 34 men dead, hooray. So, how many men were we down? Like, 1,000? Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. So they appear to not be waiting for the reinforcements. Actually, speaking of reinforcements, where are they coming from? Should be back here somewhere, which I can't see right now. Seems to be hidden. Well then, how many men have you killed? 184. Okay, maybe. Maybe this is gonna go slightly easier than I feared. But yeah, I really don't take anything for granted. I can see the shrapnel falling. I'm actually not sure if that is visible in the YouTube video. Probably not. I know YouTube just... Yeah, they do worsen the quality more often than not. But you have killed 203 men. That is really, really good. So you're gonna try to outflank into these guys? Oh, also, this is not straight at all. Let's get it a bit more straight. And a bit more... Is it nicely centered? I think it is. Actually, the second line probably isn't. So let's shift them over just slightly. Something like that. And get these guys into nil fire, just so they can do as much damage as quickly as possible. And yeah, if you're gonna try to outflank me, I'm gonna have to try to stop you. How much time to impact? 10 seconds? That should be okay. I hope. Okay, hopefully they will be able to hold for a little while. So here comes the first line. And this guy should be dead. Anyway, first line engaged by melee troops. And just make sure that my artillery is actually targeting something reasonable. You can turn around and help these guys, because I think these guys have it all under control right now. The front line, however, is probably gonna fall, and yeah. But not before they do some major damage. So at least there's that. There we go. Oh, you actually survived. Or you actually repelled them, I should say. That's impressive. Okay, you're all in kneel fire position. And have you do that as well. And have you move slightly closer. And do the same thing. This line actually held, which is impressive. Oh, 2 lines held. That's even more impressive. So really, I only lost one line. Wow. That's actually much better than I feared. Anyway, this battle isn't over. Actually, is it over? No, it isn't, but it's very close to being over. Actually. Let's see. Yeah, they are coming back for a second round. Most of them. There we go, you're in yield fire, good. Spear levy, you know what, I'll do a bit of kiting here. Levy infantry, reserve force. Yeah, it's the reserve force that I think I need to focus on. Also, how did that bombardment go? Oh, there we go. Here it comes, I should say. Yeah, that went pretty well, I think. Okay, some reforming unneeded, I believe. The reserve force is coming. I think I should be able to outperform these guys. Just in a straight up line battle. Okay. Let's do something like that, and then do that. Or just get as many men as possible to shoot them at the same time. Not the levies, but the reserve force. There we go. Get some good fire on them. And yeah, I think we should be good here. Oh, are they actually gonna get into range? Come on, you'll fire. Well, they are in guard mode, so they should just blast them in the face. And they don't have that many men left, so let's see how long they actually hold out for. Yeah, it shouldn't be enough to actually break through. I'll be quite surprised if that happened. Okay, these guys are starting to shatter completely. And I'm gonna try to run them down. Kill as many of them as possible, and have as few as them possible actually return. Return to fight another day. The reserve force is wavering, and that's actually the only remaining unit. And there it went. Phew. Okay, so we won the initial battle. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now they actually went completely. So we won the initial battle. But as I said, this isn't a guaranteed victory in the war. Because what we really need is well, of course we need to take the capital. And they do have, well, not only they, but like garrisons in general in this mod, are pretty large. Including my own, I should say. So even if this army that I'm destroying right now actually attacked my capital, I still think I should have a pretty decent chance of beating them back. Just because of the CGI not being the best. Oh yeah, reserve force is a better target here. But yeah, that also means that we have to deal with quite a big garrison that we need to take care of. So that's why taking care of as many regiments as possible is definitely something you want to do. Unfortunately, I won't really have time to take care of that many of them, just because they are running away from me. Quite wisely, I would add, but yeah. So what do we have left, really? Not that much. Also, look at this. This is one of my shrapnel shell. Well, not one of them. Probably several of them. This is the initial artillery carnage. Yeah, quite deadly for them. And this is my initial front line. You can see that quite clearly. And their front line, well, they didn't really have a front line, did they? Maybe this? Anyway, I think that should be it. Let's quit the battle. Close victory. And let's see what we have left of, was it Hirado? Can't even remember who we fought against, to be honest. Anyway, we killed 3,000 of them, so they have 1,000 left. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna look at the stats here, if I actually go to siege them. And hooray, we now have some happiness. Woo! And we don't have to have them not pay taxes. We're still at a minus, though. Oh, is it because we actually captured this? Yes, it is. Well... Well, I should be able to have one of you be fired, pretty much. And that seems to be you. There we go. Still didn't fix it completely, so... Honestly, wooden cannons, they're pretty useless. So I'm gonna disband them as well. So... The big question is, will this be enough? $1,700 against 2,000. Ooh, they also have... Oh, yeah, these are pretty good. Also, these guys are really good as well. So, okay, they do have 1,100 more men than I do. This might be a problem. But I have some pretty good units left. And I, of course, have this in support. I don't actually know if these will be in range of me if I deploy far enough back. And also I think they're stationary, meaning that once they're placed they cannot be moved. Huh. So they do have one unit that is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope for the best here. But what is gonna happen is that I'm gonna try to siege them out, and they're gonna probably try to break the siege by assaulting me. So I'm gonna continue that siege, and I still don't have enough money to get reinforcements. So yeah, that's pretty much what I said. Even though I won that battle, we still might lose the war. But we'll find out about that in the next part. So I thank you so much for watching this part, like if you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.